The year 1943. As the Second World War raged on, the United States Navy was working on an unknown technology. Their goal was simple: to make warships invisible to enemy radar. But there was something else invisible in this secret project, and it would lead to one of the most horrific events in human history. At the military bases in Philadelphia Harbor, scientists worked day and night. Desks were filled with classified documents and magnetic field calculations. In those days, no one was aware of the frightening outcome of this experiment. After all, it was just a test, wasn't it? July 22nd, 1943, Philadelphia Harbor. One morning was foggy and dark. A huge battleship was moored in the harbor, USS Eldridge. In that moment, nothing was ordinary, nothing was usual. The ship glided silently over the water. But that morning, everything would change. As the experiment began, the ship was surrounded by blue and green magnetic waves. Electric sparks began to fill the air. The ship trembled, and then, suddenly, disappeared. Yes, that ship disappeared before our very eyes that morning. But the scariest part was that after the Eldridge disappeared, it suddenly reappeared in Norfolk, Virginia. Had the ship teleported 600 kilometers away in just a few minutes, or had the ship traveled through time? Some theories suggested that the magnetic fields were so distorted that a time portal may have opened. The ship was said to have been trapped in a parallel universe for several minutes. So, was it true? When the USS Eldridge returned, it was an unexpected sight. When the ship re-anchored in the harbor, some of the crew were fused to the metal of the ship. Yes, you heard that right. Their hands and arms were stuck in the metal. Their expressions reflected frozen fear. Other crew members lost their sanity. Some crewmen who disappeared were never found again. But most frightening of all, the survivors have no memory of what happened. Port workers who witnessed the experiment claimed that the USS Eldridge disappeared and vanished in a green-blue magnetic fog. But more shocking were the crew's shocking testimonies that the ship disappeared and then returned. Some crew members said they were trapped in a parallel universe during their disappearance. Others said they saw strange and frightening visions that they could not remember. But the Navy dismissed all these testimonies. In the aftermath of the Philadelphia experiment, many conspiracy theories began to circulate. Some suggested that the disappearance and return of the ship was a mind control experiment. Others claimed it was a test of time travel. And even more. Some sources said that the ship was trapped in parallel universes and the crew was lost in time. So, what really happened? No one knows for sure.